Hi everybody, Lina Jacobson here with some real estate advice for you guys. I'm with Lina Realty Group at United Realty, and I have an amazing guest, Jenny.
Hi, Lena. How are you today?
Good. Can you explain us a little bit what you guys do?
Sure. So my law firm is Hurrada and Farshin, and we specialize in real estate law, probate, immigration, and business law, as well as litigation. So we kind of a well-rounded law firm helping clients buy properties, businesses, get visas, and all that. Estate planning as well.
Awesome. So today we have a special subject that is very important, and it's a subject that a lot of people don't want to talk about, but it's really important to have the right information, the right advice and advisor next to you during a hard process that everybody will have to go through once in their lifetime, and it's the probate process. So Jenny here is a specialist in probate, and I will love to help you in the process of selling the property or probate too, if you give me the opportunity. But more than anything, I want to bring you the information that you need to go through the process or just even prepare for the process, just to know how to do things right. So, what advice you will give us, probate wise, on what you will do with your property if you, in case that you need to start going to probate? Unfortunately, if somebody that owns property die, and the law of Florida has some specific rules included in the probate. Can you explain us a little bit about it?
Sure. So to back up a little bit, ideally when we can, we'd like to set up our estate, our property, our assets in a way that avoid probate. So one service we offer estate planning, for example, titling things in a certain manner that it goes directly to the person you want it to go to after you pass, so it doesn't go through probate. Putting it in a trust or another vehicle like that avoids probate. So this is a discussion we have, while the person is healthy and alive, and that way we can set their estate up properly so that it doesn't make things so complicated for their heirs once, they pass away. But assuming we have something that does have to go through the probate process, for example, a piece of real estate where it was titled only in one person's name, that person passes, that piece of real estate has to go through the probate process before title can be taken by the heirs, of that person. So, it's a court process, a judge is appointed once we open the estate. The timeline can vary depending on how many assets there are that have to go through probate, how many heirs. We try to make it as short as possible, but it could take anywhere from 2 months to a couple of years.
Yes, that's what I've seen. Some other question that I would like to ask you before is, how do you know that your estate will have to go to probate?
Okay, so really you have to look at how that asset is titled. So for example, with a piece of real estate, if it's only in your name, it's going to have to go through probate once you pass away for anybody else to be able to take title. If it's a bank account, if you have a joint owner or you have a payable on death beneficiary, you could avoid having it go through probate. So we really look at what the asset is, like for example, a bank account, a car, a piece of property, and how it's titled currently. And then we can determine if it has to go through probate or not.
Okay, other question that I get a lot and that most people are a little confused about is, some people think if you have a will, you don't need to go to probate, which is not completely true as much as I know.
Correct.
But here's our expert how he's going to explain us, because you have a will and you put in the will how you want your property to be distributed. And
Correct.
people still need to go to probate depending on some conditions.
Yes, actually a will has nothing really to do with whether a property has to go through probate or not. A will just says if what you want for a particular piece of property or an asset, what you want to happen with it, who you want it to go to. But really whether a property has to go through probate is how's the property titled. So again, like you could have a bank account, and if you didn't have you're the only one on the bank account, but if you had a payable on death beneficiary named before your death, well, that's who's getting your bank account proceeds. It would avoid probate. So yeah, you're absolutely right that the will is not the determining factor. It's just an instrument that states what your wishes are when you pass away.
Okay, and in those occasions, that's why expert like Jenny here will be able to prevent that to happen, because people think that, oh, I have a will that will prevent my family to go through a probate. No, it doesn't happen, and it's important to get the right professional on your side to advise you how to do things right. For example, like you say, getting into the trust, the properties, or whatever. But for that reason, we will help you out in the future. We are here to advise you right. Other little question that is very important in my side is, can you sell a property while you are in the probate process?
So it depends on the type of probate it's going through. So, you know, here in Florida, we have two types. We have summary administration, which is a shortened probate process. And if your property, you know, the asset qualifies and you can do summary administration, it shortens the time period so much. You generally wait till the end of the probate, then you sell. If you have a lot of assets or a more complicated estate, we'll do the formal administration, that version of probate. And in that case, during the probate process, we'll ask the judge for permission to sell the property. And once the judge gives us permission to sell the property, then we can continue on with the sale, and then the probate can finish later on. It doesn't matter. So,
oh, yeah. Okay, it's a great information. Thank you so much for it. And that's why we're here. Experts specialize in real estate in my side and in law in Jenny's side. And it's very, very important for you to have the right advisor on your side. I will love to help you if you have any other questions on probate and how to do or deal with the real estate part. I will love to help you and anybody that needs it. And Jenny, the same. We're here to help you guys. And thank you again for your time, Jenny.
Thank you very much, Lena, for having me.
We will have all the information in the video down here, and contact us if you have any questions. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.